Good morning and welcome to our Stronger Morning Flow. We're going to be starting with a bit more fire in the body and in the mind today. So to get you started on those days where you're feeling you've got everything to give. So starting in a comfortable seat, we're going to be waking up that core with a little bit of twisting, a little bit of mobility to start with. So we take a big breath in, bring those arms directly up above, drawing that center in, and those arms may come forward as you do that if those ribs have been flaring. Big breath in, reach up through the right side, big breath out, big breath in, reach up through the left side, big breath out. The hands come to prayer, thumbs coming onto the sternum, so onto the center of the chest there. Big breath in here, big breath out, big breath in. We're going to stay glued down with the bottom on that seat. And we're going to be inhaling and rising up from the glutes, from the pelvic floor, the base of the abdominals, through that center. So take a big breath in again. Exhale, push into the heel of the hands, twisting to the left. So thinking about that activation from the base of the body and pushing down through those glutes. So we're firing those glutes, firing the top of the thighs. Breathing in here, pushing into the heel of the hands. Breathing out, twist that little bit further. So the movement is coming from the muscles rather than cranking from the arms. Big breath in, big breath out, coming back to center. We'll take another big breath in, and we want to focus on keeping that chin in line with those fingers. Big breath out, twisting to the right hand side. Breathing in here, so it's a smaller movement than you may be used to. Big breath out, twisting to the right hand side. Maybe observing if you've got less or more movement from one side to the other. Breathing in here, breathing out, coming back to center. We'll take a small stretch of those legs, so extend that left leg out. The leg doesn't have to be straight, there could be a bend in that knee. We'll take a big breath in, those arms will come up. Exhale, twisting over to the left hand side. So the arms probably won't come down onto the legs because we want to stay active in both side bodies here. So we're getting a stretch on the right hand side, activation on the left so we're not collapsing down. So it's more of a lean and an activate. Big breath in here. Exhale, maybe that left hand comes down, staying active in the left side of the body, and then release the left ear down to the left shoulder so we can open up the right side of the neck. Keep reaching through that right arm, staying active in that left side. Big breath in, both arms will come up and down onto the knees. Switching legs, left leg coming in, right leg coming out. Big breath in, those arms come up. Thinking about that hip to rib connection, not flaring here, but staying active. Big breath in, reaching up. Exhale, reaching over to the right hand side. So again, thinking about keeping space from the right hip to rib, but thinking about expanding in that left side. So we don't want to compromise the space on one side to give more to the other. Big breath in, big breath out. Maybe the right hand will come down onto the knee. See if you can release that right ear to the right shoulder, creating space in the left side of the body all the way up to the neck. Big breath in here, big breath out. Big breath in, those arms will come all the way up, hands coming into heart center. And we're going to come over onto all fours. So you might want to tap that right foot behind, come off the seat if you were on a brick. Hands are planted down underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Taking a big breath in here. Big breath out, active in that center. Check you're pushing through the hands. Big breath in, big breath out, stepping back with the right foot. Leaning into that right heel, opening up the back of that right leg. And then take some pulses with that right foot if you have that space and that stability in your body. Maybe that right leg will come up in line with the torso. Keep pushing down through the hands and pulse that hip. Take the option that works for your body, giving you the strength and the stability. Right shin comes down. Stepping back with the left foot this time. Push into that heel, opening up the back of that leg. Coming back with the shoulders over the hands and pulsing that left leg. Maybe toe tapping here. Remember to keep pushing through those hands and active in that center. Or maybe that left knee is coming up. That left leg is long in line with the torso, taking pulses there. Again, doing whichever option you're picking with stability and taking it down a notch if you find that stability starts to go in your body. From here, we can bring that left shin down. Stepping back with that right foot. So check that left shin is running up and down the mat. Then we're going to bring that right hand onto the left shoulder. If you're feeling stable here in your side plank variation, bring that right hand up to the sky. Big breath in here, big breath out, big breath in. See if you can toe tap that right foot. Or maybe that right leg can come up in line with the torso, keep pushing down through. Big breath in, big breath out. Right foot down, right hand down. Right shin comes in, stepping back with the left foot this time. Bringing the left hand to the right shoulder. If that feels okay, you could bring the left hand up to the sky. Pushing down through that right hand, pushing down through the right shin. Toe tap that back foot if that. Big breath out. Maybe that left leg can come up and you can pulse that. Stay active in the right side of the body. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Left foot down. Left hand down, coming back onto all fours. Pushing down through those toes, pushing down through the hands, big breath in, big breath out, lifting the knees, a couple of inches off the mat. Keep pushing down through the center, pushing down through the hands. Big breath in here, big breath out. Big breath in, lengthening the back of those legs, walking the hands all the way back, stepping the feet back, coming into your downward dog. And take a little bend and extend of those legs. It's your first downward dog of the day. Big breath in, big breath out. Bend those knees even more, walking the hands back to the feet. Releasing the chest down onto the thighs. Taking those peace fingers into the hip creases. Lengthening that right leg. Bending into the left leg, finding more space down the right leg. Softening that right leg, extend that left leg. Big breath in here, big breath out. Fingers come away from the hips, come down. Maybe they're on the knees, maybe they're on the feet. Push down through the feet, rising all the way up. Hands coming to heart center. And there you have it, a little 10-minute fire flow to help you start your day. I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any questions or comments, leave them below. If you want any flows for any time at home, join up that Yoga Flow Center. And I hope you have a beautiful day, fired and rearing to go. Thanks for joining me. See you later.